What we do, however, need to do is to bring this Hyper-V host then into the Veeam infrastructure. Let's do this by first configuring it as a Hyper-V host. Back over here under Managed Servers again, let me add that server here, not as an SMB3 cluster, but here as a Hyper-V machine. So again, I'll go hyperv1.company.pri right here, and it's right here where I'll select whether this is a standalone machine, which it is, a Hyper-V cluster that is not headed by VMM, or a series of hosts or clusters that are managed by Virtual Machine Manager. For this environment, I'm going to choose the standalone configuration and then supply then my domain credentials here, company/gshields, to install then the necessary components on that machine. As before, I can adjust the ports to be used over here and flip around the direction of that connection initiation if I'm on the other side of some NAT translated firewall, for example. All of these are acceptable for this configuration, so I won't make any changes here. When I choose Next over here, this will allow me, just like before, to apply these new components then to this machine. Now, after a second or so, we can see which different components then need to be installed. Our transport components here will be installed, as well as the Hyper-V integration components right here. This, again, just gets this machine baked here into our Veeam infrastructure so that we can later create jobs against it and the virtual machines on it. And so let me pause things here for a second and allow the server here to be processed. And as you can see here, we've now completed adding it here into the Veeam infrastructure. Once it's in, we should then see it right over here as one of our standalone Hyper-V hosts, like what you can see here. This process brings this machine into the infrastructure so that we can run the jobs against it. It also makes it available as an on-host proxy, so there's nothing further we need to do in order to then execute jobs against virtual machines on Hyper-V1. And as we get towards the end of this module, I'll show you how this process actually looks in creating a job against the virtual machine on this Hyper-V host.